Paul is saying, okay, Jesus has a perspective on people that exceeds the way that we look at people. And so Paul is saying, listen, we need the same type of view of people. And what's really interesting here is that in the second half of this verse, he turns the flashlight and the mirror on himself, and he says, let me give you an example. And he says there, did you see what he says the last part of verse 16? He says, even though we once regarded, and when he says we, what is he talking about? Him specifically, but also probably many of the Corinthians there. He says, even though we once regarded Christ according to the flesh. Think about the Apostle Paul. How did he regard Christ according to the flesh before he had his conversion experience? He was a Pharisee of Pharisees. What did you do? You had to follow the law, and you had to abide by certain institutions and certain kinds of things. And Jesus comes along, and for crying out loud, he can't be the Messiah because he's not gathering an army. He's not going to overthrow Rome. So out of hand, he's not Messiah. And then when he died on the cross, he's cursed by God because the law says everyone hung on a tree is cursed. So there's no way Jesus could be God if he's hung on a cross. He's cursed. How could that be? And then how could a man forgive sins? Clearly, Jesus is a blasphemer. This is how Paul thought about Jesus before he came to know Jesus. He regarded Christ in the flesh. Are there people today, possibly in this room or online, where you regard Jesus according to the flesh?